This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This video is intended for viewers of legal age. The respective countries who enjoy growing plants. I do not encourage or condone the use of illegal substances.
Okay, welcome to my little garden here in the Northern Cape, South Africa. Let's check it out. This is the undefoliated one. This girl just been low stress trained a little bit, and all these branches grew up and gave me this bountiful little yield. These colors are looking brilliant. This is also the top performer as of yet, towering over the other plants in the garden. But yeah, I haven't actually messed with this plant a lot, just low stressed her down and let her branch out a lot. Other plants I branched a little bit more to have a bit more tops. This one is also standing brilliantly up above. I think I just low stressed this one down once by pegging this little a piece of the stem, and then she branched from there. But this isn't enough for me, so yeah, I branched this one a lot more, where I formed the stem into a little C over there, laid it flat, and all these lateral branches grew from there and gave me a few more tops than what this one could give me. Over here, this one's a little split. I topped this girl once and she delivered to me that many tops. And am I happy? Of course I am, but it could be better. So I low stressed this girl through a little piece of this plastic fencing, this allowing much more branchings, a much more control actually with the branching, and this gave me a lot more tops than what the previous ones could give me. Over there you can see that's just a top, and those are just two tops over there. So yeah, you can see what I'm trying to achieve. Then here with a mother plant, single stem, low stress strained right through these fencings, and I branched her through, this giving me maybe a sea of green type of effect. And yeah, a lot more tops and a lot more stable, because the plant itself, Northern Lights over here, this is a clone of the mother plant. This is a multi-branch, and as you can see, the tops get pretty heavy and then they start hanging. The mother plants is supposed to be hanging like this, but as you can see, the stems aren't made for this, I think. So I use string just to tie them up and give them enough rope to hang itself. And yeah, she's happy as is. This one as well. This is Northern Lights. This is the tops that I'm gonna expect from this mother plant. Look at this singular top over here. This might be the main stem. Not too certain. If I go in here, I'll see how she branches. You can see where she broke with that mist irrigation and she dried out and all that. This plant has been through a lot. I've been growing her from 2023. Wow. Wow, and she smells brilliant. Anywho, let's go on. This plant, I think it was topped. We have a little scale over here, but that's all good. Not a problem anymore. And you can see how many tops I got from there, and she's growing. This plant, it was a stray and it just grew, so I didn't top or anything it. And as you can see, it's a singular stem. Didn't do anything to it, and this is all that became of her. The 4 girls in a pot that are now 2 girls in a pot were in extreme competition with each other, and now that's been evened out after 2 of the girls hermed, and these 2 are still all good. These are sour diesel as well. I did a sour diesel and Northern Lights run this season. This is that Northern Lights that was drowning because it doesn't have enough drainage holes over here. Yeah, but slowly recovering. Put some more holes in the bottom, and yeah, it's coming along, and it'll deliver at least something. And over here, sour diesel, low stress strain through the fencing, and that's what I'm kidding. And she's looking brilliant. Yeah. This is how I want to grow. Let's have a little top view. You can see that I just fed these girls this morning. Um, what I did was I used some compost. This is compost, not sewage. And I brew it in a tea. There's some sea grow in there, a little bit of Epsom salt, a little bit of sugar, all that good stuff, just bubbling in with a little aerator. And then I feed it to these girls and they're happy. I shouldn't forget, I dried some banana peels and some bananas. I dried them and then I snipped them up and I put them in that compost tea as well, as to basically aerate and deliver potassium to these flower, because potassium is what you need when you're in flower. Any nutrients high in potassium. So I use that and a little bit of that general fertilizer for roses. It also is high in potassium. So this is nutrients that I source locally, that I can get from any shop, a hardware shop or something like that. Don't know where people are, but I like to source naturally, and I want to grow without a massive price tag. Uh, Another upgrade I made was I put in the netting, as to not burn these plants. We're actually having a rainy day today, a slightly rainy day today. It's the rainy season finally. We live in the desert, so rain is new to us. Anywho, think that's about it. I have some other plants that I'm trying to regrow. Let's just flip. Okay, here it is. This plant is under the veg light, actually in flower now, still in flower, but we're still slowly re-vegging it back to a vegetative state, as I want to make this one little mother plant over here. Those also, they in veg, and this one as well. This, I thought I saw some balls on this and I snipped it down like Pride and Joy over here. Pride and Joy is a male. Snip down the balls and I'm just using it for some nutrition experiments. This one, I was certain I had some balls and I've been snipping it down the whole time, keeping under the re-veg light, and this is what I'm noticing now, and it looks like fucking hairs. Could it be? Could it be? I don't know. But I'm expecting some balls to form from here. I thought I'd re-veg this plant and see how far back it would go, because it's re-vegging. But yeah, just some interesting experiments on my end. Anywho, have a good Friday.